What's happening?
Hola.
What's going on,
What
everybody?
do we do?
Welcome to Squtchin Sports episode unlucky number 13.
Tres. Uno,
We're
tres.
gonna break that. Oh, look at you!
Ooh.
Wow.
You know, I just bought this jersey because it was my baseball number, right? Didn't have nothing to do with Brandon Tanev being on the Pens or nothing like that. Didn't have nothing to do with him missing the inaugural season. That's this patch. I got it just because not was it, only my baseball number. That's like number B, but number A for episode 13 of the podcast, baby. Let's get it. What's up, boys? We're a teenager now.
Yes, sir.
Baby.
We're a
Hitting the
teenager.
teens. Hitting the teens.
Oh, boy.
Well, let's
Straight to the point,
let's get
Jimmy.
into
What's happening, boysies?
it.
All right, Miss Beckles +1.
You know you got to chime in.
Hey, right? Early and often, baby. I love it.
Yep. All right. Well, while we have minimal viewers to start while they flow in, how was your Mother's Day?
Good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, we went to brunch, and then came back home, made dinner. Actually, let me back up. Let me take it to the whole weekend. So Friday night, we went down to Dayton because Sausage had state tournament competitive cheer. Okay. First time cheering. Outside of like last year, she did it for her local school or whatever, but first time competitive cheer, anything like that. So I didn't know this. We get there, their like group or whatever it's called is called like Cheer Force or Champion Force. You can tell how invested I am in it. If there was an over under on it, McCoy would definitely bet it.
Yes.
We get to Dayton,
No doubt.
right? And like we stayed in the hotel the night before. Everything went down on a Saturday. We actually ended up seeing people from our neighborhood, which was pretty dope. But they're every single one, no matter what team or whatever it's called that they're on, same uniform. Black, purple, white stripes, whatever. I was like, babe, what the hell is going on here? She's like, oh, they all wear the same thing. The difference is the bows. I was like, mind blown.
Whoa.
Little bit of swaggy goes a long way, boys. And long story short, they cheer for the county, and all three of the divisions that our county had, state champs, baby.
Hey.
Sausage the state champ, boys. Let's
Nice.
go.
Good stuff.
She was
Good
so
beat, Tom.
geeked. So her friend rode down with us, stayed in the hotel with us the night before, and then her mom and grandpa came down obviously to watch. So the plan was for her to just go back with them. And like they won first place. So they come up to me, Jimmy, can she stay over? How the fuck am I gonna say no? You just won state champs.
Right.
What do I look like if I'm like, nah, get your ass
Nope.
home.
She
No,
go home.
come on, sleep over. Bro, all four of us were up until like 2:30 in the morning. It was wild.
Gee.
And like all doing
Nice.
different things, right? Like the girls were downstairs making TikToks and probably doing flips and breaking shit.
Right.
Krista was watching movies. I'm gaming, the usual. But yeah, it was good. And so then that bled into the girls actually got picked up at 1 in the afternoon the next day. So including like Sausage went over to her friend's house. And then that gave me and Krista the opportunity to go to brunch. Found a nice little hidden gem out here in Perry called the Village Pub. Found it completely on accident. Spot we wanted to go to, Catch 22, was closed 1 p.m. on Mother's Day. We got there at 1:09. You know how that shit go. And food was banging, boys. Food was banging.
It was good.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. A little Cajun chicken melt. Yum, yum, and the tum-tum.
Nice.
That sounds good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a good weekend. What did y'all do?
It was busy.
Yeah.
Not at work. Definitely worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, with having Kylie works on Sundays already, so
Yeah.
Game Saturday, got up, had to get up at like 7 a.m. because I was behind on everything.
Like taking care of your kids?
No, just on getting stuff for them because I can't buy anything early for Kylie because she obviously cleans every inch of the house.
I was just about to say that, bro. You think you got the dopest hiding spot in the world, and Kylie's like, I want to clean underneath the steps.
Yeah.
Right.
No, there's no shot. Literally, I have to like hide it in my trunk. That's the only place. The only place. It has to sit in my trunk.
Well, you just outed yourself, dumbass, on live.
Yeah. So whatever.
Kylie, check the trunk.
I think last Christmas, like I had to give stuff to like Bonica. The Christmas before that, I think Jimmy had some of my like. It has to go to people's houses.
It was a dog. It was a living thing.
Yeah.
The little puppers.
But yeah. So I had to get up early that morning. Had to go to the grocery store to get stuff to make dinner. Had to go to Glow's, as people know. If anyone knows Kylie, I had to go get plants.
Fastest way to her heart.
Got a bunch of plants.
Plant section.
Made it to work with like 2 minutes to spare. Got to work. Got done with work. Cooked dinner. Did everything. Got the kids done. But yeah, it was a busy one.
Run around.
But
what's going on, Mont?
You got to. But no, it was good. A lot of sports obviously to watch in the weekend too. Some disappointing ones, which I'm sure we'll get into. I'm sure I know somebody will get into one. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Yes, please go Kraken and please score a lot of goals.
Yeah, Nans.
This 0-0 right now is not sitting well.
Listen, the last time the first period started 0-0, pretty sure we were on the podcast and the Kraken ripped off like 4 in a period.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is one of my guys gave a prediction tonight on that, which we'll get into, but 4-3 Kraken in overtime.
Ooh, I would be horned up, bro. Believe that.
That'd be a game. That would be a game.
We'll get in deep into that on NHL, but what about you, Ian?
That was good. Fam came up on Friday, but they stayed at my grandma's, so we had to get some stuff done here. I had to cut the grass that was super high. Took me an hour and a half to cut my front lawn, which is probably a solid like 10-foot by 20-foot square. Like, why? Insane. It was so they fertilized the lawn last year, and it's so thick, and it was just wet.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Damn, thick and wet.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Are we still a sports podcast?
Well, I mark explicit on the podcast for a reason, but but it was just going forward and back, and then when I come to like grass cutting, like, I don't just cut the grass. Like I weed whack, I edge, I make sure all looks nice and neat.
Damn,
it took me a long time, and I take good pride in that. But so we didn't do any Friday, but Saturday, worked on Saturday, and then went to my sister's, who lives up on like right behind Mount Washington, and kind of hung out with the fam, played some games, drank some brews, and then we went to a brunch on Sunday at my grandmother's church up the street. So my grandma came, my aunts came, my parents came, my other grandma came, had a little brunch, and then went back to my grandparents, hung out, watched the Pirates beat the Orioles. Watch Mitch Keller throw a freaking gem, which we're not gonna have too much on MLB today. That's my plug. Now we're here.
Only bright spot on the Pirates as of late. Damn, y'all were rolling deep at brunch.
Yeah, rolling deep. Deep.
3-on-2. 3-on-2 drops it off and loses the puck. Sorry.
All I'm saying is we'll get, obviously, I don't know, we got that order, but for any of you betting people, 3.5, you got to lay it.
You think? Over 3.5 in the Seattle game right now?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think you have to, unless it ends a 1-0 game, but.
Ian?
Yup.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of scenarios where it doesn't go over 3.5. Although I think every game of this series, one team alone would have covered that. Yeah.
That's I'd definitely take that. I'm not going to, but I'd definitely take it.
All right,
We
let's
hit
get
a
into it,
slump.
boys.
We had a slump in betting, so we're kind of taking it easy now. Yeah, let's run it. So, kind of lineup tonight. We're going to touch on the NHL real quick because that's the plan right now. That'll be our Q1. Q2 is going to be off the post. Q2 is going to be a little NBA playoff update. We just had a series finalized yesterday in pretty nuts fashion. Q3 hit with Kikin with Lip. And Q4, hang around because something happened on Thursday, which was, the NFL is just like, there's a marketing guru. I mean, people are, I think the Thursday, like, video thing of them releasing the schedule had more viewers than the actual NHL game that was playing that night. I'm pretty positive. I think that's a stat. And it's insane how the NFL is just so massive. It's just a money bucket.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that enables us to talk about it. So we're going to spend majority of our second half going through the schedule, predicting games of the Steelers, the Bucks, and then whoever else wants us to go through their schedule. So those of you that are watching, jump in. Let us know what team you have. Let us know what team you want to see us go through. We will go through it. And then finally, a little Squtchin Sports after hours. We're going to play some Apex.
Esports. Squtchin Esports. Oh, my
That's our
God.
lineup?
Post. No.
Mm-hmm. That's our lineup. Let's get into it.
Let's get it.
Q1.
Who took money line for Brighton? I won big. I did not
Hey.
take that because I'm not a gambling man, but I'm glad you did. You'll see. We'll get into it in a second. I'm pulling for the Seagulls. I am pulling for the Seagulls, but I'll wait my turn.
Who is the – I got to know who's the Seagulls.
Brighton.
Brighton Seagulls? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. All right, so first up, Q1, we are going to hit the bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge.
What a
Well,
challenge
we're not
it
in it.
You're right, Tom. I do be hitting the blackjack tables. Not a sports gambler, I should say.
So we picked the Stanley Cup for next year? Bracket
Well,
challenge.
Don't take our advice in a bracket challenge. You guys know this by now.
Right. We told you to not take it. This is what our choices were. We stuck with them. It's on you.
And remember last week I was trying to justify it, like, oh yeah, we killed the Western Conference, we killed the bottom half bracket of the Eastern.
Oh man.
I mean, we got Carolina.
Yeah, they're still there.
I'm not surprised though.
That'll still be there.
I'm surprised about Boston. I'm not surprised about Edmonton.
Yeah, I mean, you called it.
I'm not like a hockey guru by
No,
any means.
Edmonton did not like really shock me. Like I said, just how they played during the season. They had some.
You guys remember the episode we actually did it? I was the lone LA Kings, right? So I was wrong there, but
yeah, Edmonton going out.
We need to get it cracking right now because still 0-0.
Who you telling?
Oh, yeah. You do have money on it. You're blocking the Space Needle, though. Looks like you have a little topper on your head. It's cute. There it is. There it is.
You know what makes it even better? Oh, I'm not on full view, but like when I'm trying to remember which way it's this way. I think I did it once before, and you could see the Space Needle through my glass.
Oh, tight. Yeah, all I saw, your head was blocking it, but
yeah.
Well, so obviously, Edmonton is not moving on. Vegas is moving on. Hell of a series. Still a great series. But Edmonton did not pull it out.
Nope.
currently, right now, Seattle is playing Dallas. It is 0-0, as we alluded to earlier. There's 10 minutes left in the second. So, and this
Halfway
is
through the game.
7.
Halfway through
This
the
is
game.
7. Yep. So if you're not into hockey, these are the games you want to watch to get into hockey because Game 7s are
6 overtime.
insane.
Game 7 at 0-0. Kraken score with 13-15 left in the 6th overtime.
Easy.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd be bananas.
Wow, that would be nuts.
That'd be bananas. You know how late I'd be to work tomorrow?
Right. Oh man. So winner of this game faces Vegas in the Western Conference Finals. Winner of that obviously goes to the Cup. Eastern Conference. Well, boys, the team that we thought Boston was going to sweep, we slept on. They are
Nice.
now
Good recovery. Grade A
Eastern
recovery there, bud.
We are now in the Eastern Conference Finals. Florida, who squeaked into the playoffs, didn't think they were. I was hoping the Penguins would make it, obviously, but Florida made it over them. Man, are they on a tear? They look like the President Cup's Florida Panthers of last year when they didn't really throughout the season. But I mean, like we said many times, this is where it counts. Who cares? We did regular season. That don't matter.
That's right.
Shit.
That's right.
Just ask Boston.
You think anybody
That's
outside
wrong.
of Pittsburgh remembers that they were a 6th seed when they won the Super Bowl in 2005? Maybe like historians, like if you're a NFL history buff, because that was the first team to ever do it, and then the Giants did it when they beat the Patriots. But you know what I mean? They never remember how you got in. It's just that you got in and what you do when you got there.
That's correct.
Dude, I'll tell you this. I saw it after the Oilers lost last night. We're up to 30 years now that the Canadian team's not going to win the Cup.
Jeez.
Fuck me.
I thought they invented this sport or something.
Yeah, like
right.
It's like their sport or something, right?
Wait, so who won in 93? Because 91 and 92 was the Pens.
I don't know. I just saw the stat come through today.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure the Islanders went on a tear there, but that might have been in the 80s.
Yeah. I don't know. If you watch hockey, you guys know. Let us know in the comments.
93
Who
Canadians.
won the Cup in 93?
Canadians.
Well, Canadians.
I literally typed 30 years and it popped it right up.
30 years. Canadians.
Gotta love Google.
But hey,
Right.
if we're gonna justify our bracket again, we're gonna do it right now. Carolina, we have the Eastern Conference in the bottom right-hand section of our bracket correct.
Golden.
Minus the scores, so it doesn't matter. We pick the teams. Carolina beat
Accurate.
the Islanders. New Jersey beat the Rangers, and then Carolina beat New Jersey. So can I
Accurate.
just jump in here and just kind of click this one, maybe just kind of move
All
this
I'm
one
saying
over
is,
to there.
the New York teams, then it happened.
Love it. Love to see it. Love the Rangers loading up with talent and then not be able to re-sign anybody next year. It's going to be great.
100%.
Just taking an entire dookie in the bed.
It's going to be great. Love
If
to
you
see
guys
it.
want in the chat, so we have the 4 here. We'll go over it here, but tell us who you guys think is going to win this now that we're down to, what are we, almost 4? Technically 5.
Almost 4.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, we got Vegas, Carolina, Florida, or
Did I
Seattle.
have I ever told the
Dallas.
story of what me and the boys did during Pens games back in our early 20s?
I don't think you have.
Oh,
it's not
Teenan's
live.
can attest to this. So there was, you guys know Rivertown? You familiar with that bar? That's no longer a place. So there used to be one right down the road from where we grew up. And I'm talking like we were 21, 22 years old. We would roll in there like 4 of us at a time. So during Pens games, every time the Pens scored, we take a shot. Every time the team the Pens were playing scored, we take 2 shots.
Yikes.
So imagine us in like a 2.5 hour time span in a game's 4-3. Liddy City, boys.
Yeah.
Liddy City. We had
I
some
believe
great
it.
nights there. I don't like to take credit for stuff that's not directly mine, but I think we played a big hand in why that company went under because we got so much shit for free there. So much buff dip, loaded fries.
He said
baby.
dead.
So much shit. There he is. That's my boy. That's my road dog right there.
That's funny.
God.
Like
So,
I said, I'm not
speaking
saying
of-
it was just us, but whoo, they
Right.
hooked it up.
Speaking of stories of going to bars, we did something similar for a playoff game against the Islanders last year. We went to Coughlin's Law up on Mount Washington with my sister, her husband, and then Michelle, obviously. And we were going there just to watch the game, and I was drinking some IPAs, which are higher alcohol content. So we get the idea to take a shot because the Penguins scored. And then they scored right after that. So we're like, all right, we're going to continue taking shots. It was the Islanders game that the
It's
Penguins
good luck
scored
now.
7 goals. They scored 7 goals. The tip of the iceberg, the cap to this, is that the next day I had to run a team meeting down 2.5 hour drive south.
Bravo.
Let me tell you,
Bravo.
that was a rough one. But we did it. We got it done. And each time I'm just like, I got to do a meeting. I got 4 hours to a meeting.
Dude, all I'm saying, last
That's
time I
great.
heard shots for a freaking hockey game, this background was the same thing, and it was a rough night.
Yeah, you're right. I was there.
Last time we played, the Kraken played. Whoo!
Lots of L's.
Lots of goals. So all I'm saying is I think we just said something to speak a goal into existence. Because we need a goal in the Kraken game, boys. I know for everyone watching, I'm not watching a 0-0 game.
We need a goal for the visiting team.
See.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Wait a minute. Hang on. There's too many fucking snow globes in this house. Aha! Shake it up, boys.
Nice.
Let's go.
Get a Kraken, baby.
Large.
This is 6 minutes to go in the second period, and it's 0-0.
It's all right. You know what it's not? Dallas scoring. That's what it's not, and that's what we like.
So,
correct.
What I was going to tell you guys earlier, obviously it's not – I mean, anything can happen. So, 4-3 OT is probably not happening in this game. But this guy I follow, that some of you guys have maybe watched after our podcast ends that I send you guys over to, he's been to 6 games for the Stars this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, all 6 have been to overtime.
Wow.
That's talent.
All 6, the Stars lost.
Hey.
Is he at the game tonight?
He is at the game tonight.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
and
yeah, baby.
That's why he's like, the Kraken win 4-3 in overtime.
Yeah. What a man.
All I'm saying is I was almost going to go and bet on that predicted score, and I'm so glad I didn't.
Did you guys?
Yeah, 4-3 is a lot.
I don't know. I don't know who the second player was, but did you guys see the 2-leg parlay? It was someone bet $20 on Joel Embiid's first bucket to be a 3, and who was the other guy to hit a 3? $20 won him $25,000.
Yep.
Huh? Houseway. Houseway.
It's the same thing we'll get into on NBA, but the same thing with Harden. I mean, his the other day, it was what was it? $12,000? $12,000 on the first basket prediction, just one player.
Wow. Yeah, speaking of NBA, run it before Q1 done.
No.
Blow the whistle.
Nothing.
Q1 done. Q2. Kick it off.
Q2. So
somebody say kick. Oh.
I mean, you kick kickball. You know what I'm saying?
Simmer down.
Dude, disappointing weekend. Obviously, Warriors got eliminated, but they deserve to. What are you gonna do? LeBron wants to look good, I guess. But that happened. That was kind of predicted. I mean, down 3-1 when I think we last talked about it. That was kind of set to happen, right? For anyone who watched yesterday, What a terrible game. And I'm going to jump back into it because we're going to talk about NBA. For any of them people who voted Joel Embiid to be MVP, should never vote for MVP ever again. Ever again.
Really hates Embiid.
You have two superstars on a team, and they combined for 24 points. 24 points in a game.
Not just a game.
In the game.
Playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Oh. Different pages, same book. Playoffs.
On top of it, your two starters come out of halftime. Embiid gets the ball multiple times, dishes it, and they score 10 total points in the third quarter. The worst scoring quarter in the NBA playoffs ever. 10 points by a whole team.
Embarrassing.
But you're an MVP.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Embarrassing.
Get to step in. But yeah, that's my Embiid chant. Dude wasn't an
My
MVP.
fifth grade teacher used to say that all the time.
What, get to step in?
Get the stepping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was real manly.
Yeah, but you don't need to get stepping.
She was real manly.
But yeah, no, great series, great game by We Want Willie.
So in case you can't tell by the name, I'm sure you can assume who that person is.
Yeah.
No relation whatsoever.
Right. Sorry, he is asleep.
No.
Willie is asleep. Willie is my dog.
Yeah. But yeah, no, great game by Tatum, 51 points. He had to after game 6. He had 1 point entering the halftime. I think he was all the way. He scored 24 points, but he had 14 of them in the fourth quarter. He had a terrible 6th game. He pretty much had a sports announcement. He goes, "Listen, I'm one of the best players there is. You got to shoot yourself out of it." And for anyone who watched Game 7, he did that exact thing. He didn't shoot a 3 in the first quarter. I think until the last 30 seconds. He didn't shoot a long shot. What he did, his first basket was a dunk because he was making sure that sucker was going in. Then he slowly started backing up, and then he was just banging threes in Joel Embiid's face. So it was a great game. They're going to go on. I love to see Denver advance. That's some great stuff. Denver and the Lakers are going to play, and now we got Miami and the Celtics. And for yeah.
I'm not laughing at you.
No,
I'm sorry. I got distracted by the chat. Puta Real Madrid. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we'll get next segment's kicking in. But go ahead, John. Sorry.
But as for my partners in crime over here who think the bubble in the NHL is terrible, this puts testament to the bubble for the NBA was dead on. These were the teams that were in the bubble playoffs, by the way. We have an 8 seed, a 6 seed, and I think a 5 seed that's in the Final Four. So great stuff there. My prediction would probably be Denver beating the Lakers, hopefully, and then Boston's gonna walk Miami. They're just gonna walk them. There's just no way. So we'll see that. I'm sure you guys
have what? They have a 3% chance of winning. I think I saw on ESPN.
97% chance for Boston to win the series.
That's nuts. I mean, I get it. Like seeded.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even seeding; it's matchup.
Sure.
Right.
Dallas just scored.
They did.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Hey, that's all right. We're getting views in Barcelona.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
I thought you knew him.
Hell no. But
we appreciate
congratulations on winning the La Liga Santander. Sorry if my accent's awful. English is my only language. But appreciate you coming out. Appreciate all the Spanish swear words. That is a new thing that we've not had on the podcast.
It's not. They actually block it out too.
Tom, we're international, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
Mama, we made it.
So we'll probably get there about soccer, but literally, I was telling Ian we had our nightcap the other night, and I had to turn off the Twitch channel. We went to live on TikTok, but brought the Twitch channel over, and we did a lot of battles, and they were overseas people. And
Nice.
although I don't know how well they went, because I took a lot of whiskey and medicine that night. But
That's not a metaphor. That's just so everybody at home is clear. It was actual medicine and actual whiskey. Okay,
Yeah.
It's not whatever the kids are doing or our buddies in high school drinking triple C's in a thermos. No, he was actually sick and actually drunk.
Yeah. So they didn't mix well. So
You don't say.
for the kids at home, don't mix full medicine and Jack Daniels.
Also, if your kids are watching at home, what the fuck is wrong with you as a parent? We're assholes.
Right. Why are
what
they
are you
watching
doing?
this? Why are they
What are you
watching
doing?
this right now? Change your filters on your kids' TikToks.
We definitely had some
and
international
Twitches,
stuff
'cause
there.
we should not be coming up on their feed.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. We had a bunch of different people from different countries in there. But no, back on the NBA, there's only a couple other things to really touch on. Dude, what the hell is John Morant doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the
What a
Josh
moron.
Gordon of guns.
But you saw his friend, like the guy that was videoing it, like
He didn't know it was
and
there.
Immediately went down. Immediately just went like, oh, okay, well we're not.
Oh,
doing
so it was
that.
just like, ping! That was
Oh
it.
no!
real
So the
quick.
picture
It
you
was a
probably
split
saw
second.
was literally
I didn't see shit. I just saw the headline pop up on my phone on ESPN on like a little banner up at the top.
bro.
Whatever,
Literally, he takes his phone and he's like jamming. He turns it and it goes boom because he realized that he had a gun in his hand.
Damn, son.
The dude had it like this on like next to his head, like.
Like how dumb do you have to be? Like it's just like
I don't even know if it was a calendar month after it happened.
No, they said 2 months. It was 2 days.
Whatever, bro. Why
But,
are you running around with blickies? Pay someone to carry it. Pay somebody to carry it.
All I'm saying is he's if not 50 games, whole season.
it should be a whole
They
season
might cut him.
for being an idiot.
No, they might cut him, but I'm saying Silver's going to give him 50 to season
League suspension.
because he sat with
yeah.
him. They did a one-on-one, and their agreement was 8 games with therapy. And Jaw pretty much said, it was a one-time mistake. Well, guess what, buddy? You still like guns.
It's not.
So
Was it on like IG Live or some shit like that?
again, yes.
Okay. See, that's another thing too. Is like, well, no. I mean, I don't want to say this and sound like I'm trying to justify the actions because you already played with fire, bro. You burnt yourself once, but like, why you got people in your circle that are throwing shit on IG Live anyway?
Right.
You're right. Yep, absolutely right.
And that's the
wrong
thing is,
people.
like, why are you riding around in a car? First off, they're listening to some song. The buddy video, and he's holding his phone out, and he's like got like a fake gun in his hand, like his fingers. And then he's like panning the car, and Jaw's like, I ain't got no fake gun. I got a gun.
Yeah, but I guess at the same time too, like, he's not doing anything illegal. You know what I mean? Like, it's a constitutionally protected act.
Yeah. I mean, not wrong.
I have no problem with
but-
him having a gun.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
at
I
the
mean?
same time,
Yeah,
like,
but that's not a so
somebody
I
of his
forget how they look
stature,
at it.
somebody
When
of-
you get,
Not like
like, yeah.
when you
Not like
get
he
your license,
plaxicoed himself.
yeah, but when you get your, I forget what it is.
yeah.
Is when you get your firearm license, there's some code of conduct that literally how to like
Yeah,
carry.
you're not supposed to like be carrying while you're intoxicated, this, that, and the third, whoop de whoop. But
You're also not supposed
yeah,
to
I
be
mean,
doing this.
oh, see, I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was in a video with a gun, I'd be.
well, his first video, he looks like he didn't even like it. He's like holding it like this. He's like,
Ew.
ew. They
It also
told me
doesn't help that he
it.
has a very, very distinct look too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the dreads, and then he's got like, doesn't he have like 3 or 4 different colored ones in the
Yeah.
front? Like,
Yep.
we know it's you, bro.
He's
we
like
know it's
Sanka.
you.
Literally, it's John Morant or Sanka. Like it's one of the two.
That might be the only sport he can play after this one.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah,
Gotta get on that bobsled, bro.
It's gonna be rough. But yeah, I mean that was a big thing. I mean, obviously, we'll see where it goes. There's gonna be a lot of off-season stuff that happens from that. The other big one is obviously we got the draft lottery Thursday. So we'll see where that goes, and then we'll see what the Warriors do with their team this year. It's gonna be tough. There's a lot of talk out there, so. I think Poole's got to get dealt. We'll see, though. Hopefully, we get someone for him. But that's pretty much all I got on NBA. If anyone's got any questions, we'll have it at the end.
Yep. Q2. Finite. We're on the Q3. Hit it with it. Okay. This gets better every week.
Been working on him, boys. Been working on him. Team of the season is out on FIFA. That's not really why we're here, but I had to say it because my pack luck has been fucking stupid crazy. But anyway, yeah, seasons are wrapping up, boys. You're right. I really do need to stretch those hammies. I don't even think I got the kick into the frame. And I'm not short. I'm tall. Nonetheless, I digress. We're winding down, boys. We're winding down. Champions League semifinals are wrapping up this week. We got tomorrow, I believe. Let me double check here.
Games?
Yeah.
Premier?
Inter Milan and AC Milan tomorrow. Inter is leading on aggregate 2-0. And then on Wednesday, that's the big boy. If y'all don't have anything going on at 3 p.m., or even if you do, figure out a way. It's going to be on CBS. Man City, Real Madrid at the Etihad in England. 1-1 on aggregate. Like I said last week, I think that is the championship team coming out of that. I don't really see AC getting past Inter. I still think City's going to beat Madrid. Shout out to the Barcelona fan whose name I don't know if it's an actual word. Yes, Luton leg 2 of the playoff. Luton Town plays tomorrow.
Luton Town.
They are down 1-2 on aggregate. Sunderland actually pulled off a nice little dub at home. And then I would be remiss if I didn't. That is the championship. Yep, championship. Yeah, it's the step down from the Premier League. And then I would be remiss if I didn't shout out a team that I have an affinity for, Sheffield Wednesday, who are in League One, and it's looking like they are not going to move on to the promotion playoff. They were the 3 seed, played the 6 seed Peterborough, and lost 4-0. So they're in a 4-0 hole at home on Thursday. Crazier things have happened, but not looking great. So I know we all want Luton Town to be in so we can see that little apartment entrance into the Premier League. That'd be so fucking dope. That'd be so dope. And then, of course, you have like the Europa League semifinals later on this week wrapping up. Not much going on there. Sevilla and Juventus tied 1-1, and then Roma's leading Leverkusen 1-0. So we'll see what happens there on Thursday. But what I really, really, really want to talk about is the Liverpool Reds. You can call it bias, you can call it this, you can call it that. I don't give a shit. Premier League's wrapping up. Man City, going to win it all. I think we all already knew that. Johnny Cakes was holding out hope, but Arsenal bottled it with a capital B. Bottled it. I'm not going to call them frauds because they've had a great season. They'll be in the Champions League next year. They'll get out of the group play stage. I don't know if they make it past the first round of knockouts, but we'll see what happens. Every season is a little bit different. But Liverpool amended their loss from last season at Leicester and shut out the Foxes 3-0, kept them in the relegation zone. So we have a tight race, right? 1 and 2 locked up, probably going to be in that position. City, Arsenal. And then 3, 4, 5 is Newcastle, United, Liverpool. And respectively, they're at 66, 66, and 65 points. Dakbar, you're absolutely right, and that's exactly what I'm going to bring up here. So I want to run through those 3 teams I told you. Newcastle's in 3rd, United's in 4th, Liverpool are in 5th. Now, if you look at the table that Beckles has up here, they actually recently amended this week to add more Premier League teams into the European competitions next season. So 1 through 4 is still going to be Champions League. 5 and 6 will be the Europa League, and 7 will be the Europa Conference League. Okay, so they're going to have 7 teams playing in competitive European football next season. And you know, there's a fight for the 6, 7, and 8 between Brighton, Tottenham, and Villa. But if you ain't in the Champions League, does it really matter? Yeah, you can still get a trophy, but it's like an asterisk. So here's what I think is going to happen. Okay, I'll run you guys through this real quick. I'll try and be succinct. So Newcastle, Man U have 3 games left. Liverpool have 2. All right, we need some help. Newcastle is home against Brighton, home against Leicester, and at Chelsea. What I need or want or both to see happen is an L against Brighton. They're going to beat Leicester, and I think they're going to draw Chelsea. Chelsea just announced their new coach. I'm still pretty sure Frank Lampard is going to finish out the season, but he was on an interim basis or whatever the equivalent of interim is over in England. So I don't know if he's going to keep going. Man U at Bournemouth, going to be a dub. Home against Chelsea, going to be a dub. Home against Fulham, going to be a dub. Max, if you're watching, it's not because I like United, it's just because I'm a realist. And then Liverpool, only team hotter than them in the Prem right now is Man City. They've won 7 straight. They play home against Aston Villa, which is going to be a W, but it could be a trap game. Aston Villa are a good team. But I just think Liverpool's playing with too much passion. And then they're playing at Southampton, who have already been relegated. They can't stay up. They're already dropping down next season. So that would put us at 71 points. If that shook out the way I think it's going to, Man U would be at 75, and then Newcastle would be at 70. If it plays out the way I think it's going to. So again, they would lose
6 games.
Not a very good team. And they almost beat Arsenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, lose against Brighton, beat Leicester, and draw Chelsea. And then obviously Liverpool have to win their games. That's the recipe for us to get into the Champions League. I don't know if it's going to happen. That's the most plausible. Man, you could stumble a little bit, but it's more likely that Newcastle do in my eyes, just because of their strength of schedule, or I guess the lack thereof for Man U. But the relegation race for 16, 17, 18, and 19 is pretty tight, as you guys can see. Nottingham Forest are at 34 points, and you drop all the way down to Leicester, who's at 30. They're all on 36 games. My opinion, Everton, Leicester, and Southampton are going to drop to the championship. We already know Burnley's coming up. We already know Sheffield United's coming up. We just got to see who does it. So, DC, are you saying Fulham's going to beat Man U? Yeah, maybe. In the middle of the year, beginning of the year, I could have definitely seen that because Fulham are playing real hot, but they've cooled off a lot. Chelsea are bums. But yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Makes me more excited than watching Chelsea lose.
I fucking love it. I love
and all that money for L's.
Right. Imagine they get hit for violating the fair play laws and they get deducted 15 points and they get relegated. Oh my God. There is not a pair of pants with strong enough fibers in the world that could handle what would be going on below my waist. I wouldn't be able – I couldn't tuck it. I couldn't flip it. There'd be no way. I'd be the happiest.
Again, we've already
the happiest. thick and wet, baby.
We have the licensing.
God.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Shout out Barcelona. I know whomever it was from Spain's probably not watching anymore because it's pushing 3 a.m. there, but appreciate you hopping in. They've locked up the La Liga title. It's been the first time in a long time that Real Madrid haven't won it. Probably the first time since Messi was in Barcelona that they have. I'd have to go back and look. Obviously, I focus pretty much on the Prem. Great race in the Bundesliga. They're separated by 1 point. Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund with 2 games left to play. PSG pretty much have Ligue 1 locked up, which I don't think anybody is surprised by that. And then Serie A over in Italy, my Italian boys. That is pretty much locked up as well. There's still a small chance of Juventus pulling it out, and that is literally if Napoli has to forfeit 15 points. Because they're on 83 points. They're actually leading all of Europe, and Juventus has 14. If you guys couldn't tell, I was being facetious there. There's no way that Napoli lose that. So Napoli and Barca have their leagues locked up. Man City all but has the league locked up, and they would have to lose their last 3 games, and Arsenal would have to win their last 2. So you can pretty much put a fork in that as well. But yeah, that's what's going on in the world of soccer, boys. No soccer lockies for you this week. Not in the right headspace to do that. Plus, bracket challenge. I fucking suck at it. So, but we will have some for you next week because it will be the preview of the final week of the Premier League. I'll definitely have some bets for you. We got 10 Premier League games on the 28th of May, Memorial Day weekend. So I want to make sure you guys are informed on that. And that is the conclusion of the kicks.
Oh,
look at how high my leg is.
Ooh.
Nice. And the camera.
Guys, I've had to piss for like 37 minutes.
Kick it in. Go ahead.
I'll be back.
Run it.
So big thing, obviously he's not going to touch on bets, but one he won't touch on because it's his own team. If you guys are in here and you're looking for a bet on soccer this weekend, Saturday would be Liverpool and Aston Villa. I'm taking the over. I think there's 4 to 5 goals in this game, and you can get it at 2.5 if you want. But yeah, over in that soccer game. Dak, I don't know if you've looked at much. I'm sure you have. I appreciate you saying Arsenal choked. I know I watched every second of that game and cried. But yeah, I really think that that's going to be a high-scoring game. They've had some close games, but I think Aston Villa is going to come out blazing, and it might hurt them. I think Liverpool could score 4 themselves.
I like it.
That's on that. Ian, we can roll in this up while he's here. All I'm saying is we're getting ready to roll in this third period of hockey. Not feeling the best. So as we did the other day and why Jimmy's out, he'll probably get back in here. We got to put the vibes like into motion instead of waiting for the vibes to come.
Yep. We got to be proactive instead of reactive.
Proactive instead of reactive. So I'm going to grab a shot glass for a cracking goal.
Yep. I'm with you. Give me 2 seconds. I'm on it.
Good news is I got a bar next to my gaming station, so
I got a bar out the door at my gaming station.
This is not going to go well.
Well.
This tastes like whiskey.
Do I do this?
Be straight
s'mores
neat.
Whiskey.
It's gonna be straight neat Kettle One.
Do I do this s'mores whiskey or Jim Beam Fire?
Pretty good. Well, you're gonna continue drinking beer, so do the fire.
All right, good call.
But yeah, I need some goals.
Anyway.
I can't do this. No, so Dak, I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't even when I load up I'll have one of these guys. I think I have it. I think I referred to Ian. Ian referred me, so I'll have him send it to you, right? So when I load Picket, I can't even open Picket. It's straight blue screen. I've uninstalled it, reinstalled it. I'm just blue screen. So I'll have him send me his over, and then he can just send it to you.
I got you right now.
He referred me anyway, so I'll get him one. But yeah, literally, I open it up on both phones, and it's just blue screen. I don't know what's going on. But
weird.
we were hoping to take this before you get back, but we are gripping and ripping, so you can take a nat if you want. This is not going to go well, by the way.
Well, you'll be all right.
Back to college all over again. Laddie, what's up, buddy? Just in time. In the space.
Tink.
Ooh.
I cannot believe I shotgunned one of those once. Like, blows my mind.
What was it? Since we're on that subject, what was that beer we drank on the way back from goddamn Uniontown Mall the one time? And you're like, get these. And it was like a 12-pack. And I was like, these are disgusting, but they were 9%.
Was it Mickey's? Was it hand grenades?
Yes.
Ooh, with the riddles under the cap?
Yes, that's what it was.
You don't drink it for the taste, my guy. That is malt liquor. You do not drink Mickey's for the taste. Now I do, but
so, Ian,
Michelle, there are extenuating circumstances. But it was going well. But you know what they say.
Hey.
May showers lets Jimmy drink for hours.
LOL. Shout out this guy.
Nice.
He just subbed.
Oh, what a man.
Ethan, I appreciate it, buddy.
10.
Take another shot for him, boys.
Yoo! Ethan, appreciate it, buddy.
Sounds like a y'all problem.
Appreciate you dropping.
Thank you, laddie.
I'm
glad John said your name because I only saw one D the first time and I thought it said lady. Hey, lady.
Lady.
Here's to you, laddie. Appreciate the sub, buddy.
Oh, but no. So we're coming back from Uniontown Mall, Ian, and we stop at a Get Go because PA's stupid, and you got to go to certain gas stations to get beer. And
Get Go sheets. Yeah.
We go in there, and I'm like, "What are we drinking tonight?" Right? And we're looking at a cooler. We've drinking every single one of these every other night. So what are we drinking tonight?
Sure.
It's like one of those. No, it wasn't those. It was the fucking Hurricanes.
Ooh,
that's what
not the Slurricanes, baby.
Yes. I just thought of it because I was like, we did Mickey's one night. No, it was the fucking Hurricanes.
The Slurricanes. Bro, I ain't even going to hold you. I don't remember, obviously.
Dude.
You're talking almost 6 years ago.
Dude,
you and I were both skinny. You know what I mean?
Simpler times.
Ian,
Simpler times.
I drink this. I'm like, people drink this for taste?
Bro, no, fuck no, you don't drink it for taste. You drink it because you get fucked up.
I'd rather drink Mad Dog 2020.
There's another. I'm trying to
think
of
that's
how
my
I can
first ever
relate.
drink.
Not the Mad Dog was?
My first ever drink was Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog and Code Red Mountain Dew. I'm thinking.
Oh. Did you vomit that night?
You could drink Code Red.
Bro, yeah, it was my first time drinking.
What?
My first time drinking. I was done. It was, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We got a third period start too.
Yes, we do.
Let's hop into our main category, Ian. When you get to it,
yeah.
Code Red with Mad Dog.
Well, our main topic for tonight, we ran a little over on other ones, but it's sports. We talk about sports a lot. We get into it. We love it. But we're gonna run through some schedules real quick. We're gonna hit some. We're gonna hit the Steelers with the Bucks,
Steadies.
And then whoever's watching, if you all want us to go through your teams as well, we'll make some time for that. But I don't know. What do you want to do? Steelers, Bucks first.
What Steelers?
Steelers. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do Steelers anyway, but
I was gonna say start with the team with the shittier QB, but I don't know who it is.
Bruh.
Not wrong.
Bruh.
Baker's been in the playoffs.
Sharing screen. All right. You're right. Baker's been to the playoffs over.
Why do I feel like I made you just back off a tee shot?
I need a quick ass.
I had to sit there and think about that comment for a second. All right, not scroll down because it's preseason. Doesn't matter. I wonder if can I like edit the screen? No, whatever. We won't do it. All right, let's go through it. So week 1, Steelers, Niners. They open at home for the first time since 2004, I think.
That's criminal, by the way. That is criminal.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Right. For like one of your best, like most fan-based teams in the NFL, and you don't open at home for how long?
Yeah. One of the most marketable franchises in the NFL.
Not biased
Right.
at all.
Listen,
I
facts are
don't know.
facts, bitch, whether we like the team or not.
You're right. Facts
are
absolutely
facts.
Listen, you guys were marketable because Brady came to you. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
We're in Florida.
Doesn't make you marketable.
Right, Josh Freeman, bro. Come on. I have this as a dub. I have week 1 as a dub.
So I know you guys were
Niners are a tough team.
I don't.
So I know you guys were getting
I'll tell you
this.
what.
Your good odds is you don't have Purdy there. Your bad odds, you still got to play that defense.
So here is my reasoning for the dub. 1, first home game since 2004. Seems to be crazy. It's gonna be pretty lit.
Emotion. Okay.
Motion, correct. Reason 2, the last 2 years we have played arguably, besides the Chiefs, arguably probably the hottest team coming off of their last season. And the Bills the first year, and then you had the Bengals last year.
Beat them both.
Defense played out of their mind both times. So they come ready to play week 1. I think they do the same thing here. Niners offense is nuts. Big old week 1. Niners offense is crazy, and you can plug and play anybody in there. But I have a dub.
Ian, you make some compelling points there. You really do. You do.
I try. There's a reason behind it. Jimmy, you have an L. Explain.
Yeah, I'm going L.
Can you draw on this?
I
Yeah,
tried.
that'd be cool.
That's what I was looking for. I can't really find anything to do that. Let me see. There might be like paint. If I can find paint.
Damn, you guys have
Screenshot.
4. You have 4 of your first 5 games home,
No.
or is that 3?
I should be option.
You're looking the wrong way. It goes left, right, left, right, left, right.
Oh,
For the
okay.
order of the
Correct.
schedule.
I'm looking like a very small screen of his thing. It like his is zoomed out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Jesus. So 3.
All right. So then week 2, Browns at Steelers.
Dub.
Dub.
Prime time. Monday Night Football. Fucking Cleveland. Dub.
For sure.
Shut up, John. We already know you picked the
Right
Browns
now.
to win the division. You
Right.
stupid
Yeah,
ass.
Browns winning the damn division.
Fucking homers.
Browns for Super Bowl. Bro, give me one reason why the Browns beat the Steelers here. One reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot. They're a better team.
Where?
On the field. What do you mean where?
Massage parlors.
In Madden? On ESPN?
That too, yeah.
What are we talking about?
No, Kenny Pickett's like a 97 in Madden, bro. No.
Hell yeah.
That was a joke, Jimmy. But no.
He's not even 97 and create a player in Madden, bro.
I mean, you guys keep going. It's your team, bro. You can go through it. But I'm just hoping you guys got to win by week 4.
Bro. Okay. All right. So I have 2-0 right now. Jimmy has 1-1. McCoy has 0-2, which makes sense.
Hater.
Right.
Facts.
So
Bitch-ass
Steelers
hater.
Raiders. Steelers
So-
in Vegas. Jimmy,
Go
you
ahead,
can
Ian.
first
I
on
went.
this one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I went first on the
Yeah.
last one, but we were in. Yeah, that's fair. If Big Ben was still here, I would say an L, and that is by no means a knock on Big Ben. It's just we never won at the Raiders with him. I think it happened twice in his career, but once it's a coincidence, twice it's a pattern or some shit. I'm going dub. They got pretty boy Jimmy. They still fucking suck. I'm going dub.
I'm taking dub here too. Again, I mean, they got Garoppolo in Vegas. I don't think we know what Vegas really is. I can't say they got. I don't think that. I think they didn't get better in the offseason that I know of.
They didn't get worse.
And I think they're. Well, they weren't great last year, and Steelers beat them last year. So 1 + 1 = dub.
That's actually good math. So, John, just you have us going 0-17.
No, I don't. I just have you go.
Oh, okay.
Taking all the L's.
Right.
Steelers Texans.
Easy. Say it. Next.
Dub. Next. I don't think Stroud is set in yet. It's early.
Stroud's not saying that it's early, but Pickett's an animal.
I just said dub.
Well, it starts with
You
your
think
quarterback.
I mean, it does, but we went on a freaking hot streak at the end of the year, so what's that going to stop? They beat the bum-ass Browns at the end of the season. They beat pretty much all the bum-ass teams at the end of the season. The Texans are a bum-ass team. Again, 1 + 1. Dub.
If only last year's records carried over.
Yeah, you don't need good quarterback play to beat shitty teams.
Right.
You don't.
I think
And we don't have good quarterback play,
too.
so we'll beat the shitty teams.
I think you're getting our defense too is pretty solid. So
Yeah, no, absolutely.
yeah.
They're gonna eat. They're gonna eat against the Texans. That O-line's fucking horrible.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So right now I'm 4-0. Jimmy has a 3-1. McCoy has a 0-4.
No, I don't. No. You guys are going to beat the Texans.
Woo! Thanks, John. 0-3
Yay,
start. Woo!
Maybe.
1-3. All right. So Ravens at Steelers.
Dub.
Yeah, I'm taking this as dub too.
We're gonna split with the Ravens this season, but it's gonna be home and home. It's gonna be home and home.
Correct. If Lamar is healthy at the end of the season, I think we probably win that one too. But we'll get to that. But so 5-0 again. This is predictions. What is going to happen?
That's ambitious. That's ambitious. Honestly, even the 4-1 I have them at right now is ambitious.
It is. I mean, it's ambitious, but I don't know. It's hard to go the way. I mean,
it's plausible. Yeah,
it absolutely is plausible. They have a pretty decent schedule this year. Steelers at Rams.
I mean,
I have it as a loss.
that's your win.
Fuck. Yeah, I have it as a loss.
Why is that?
Steelers on the West Coast. Historically not great.
The fuck is Vegas?
I don't know. Vegas? Not on the West Coast, but as I said, if Big Ben was playing, I'd have it as an L.
So you're telling me that you believe the Rams are a better team than the Raiders?
Yes.
No fucking shot.
Wholeheartedly.
No shot.
Wholeheartedly.
No shot.
Yes.
No shot.
Yep. From top to bottom, yes,
No,
the Rams are better
Not
than
even
the Raiders.
close. Not even close.
Are you crazy? You're coming off a team injury-riddled last season that the season prior
And they
won
lost
the
more
Super
players.
Bowl.
And they lost more players.
Won. I don't give a fuck. You still have Matt Stafford. You still have Aaron Donald. I don't give a fuck who else is on that team. I don't care. I'll go play left tackle. Okay?
No shot.
I don't give a fuck. The
Cooper Kupp's still
Rams
too.
are not better than the Raiders?
No shot.
Bruh.
No shot.
All right, we need to speed through this segment because I'm about to start swearing.
We want to talk about
Start
Ariel
swearing.
One
You
plus
think the
one.
Ra-
There's no shot the Rams are better than the Raiders.
Are you fucking with me? You're joking, right?
Did you watch
The
who they
only-
lost this offseason?
The only position that the Raiders have a leg up on the Rams is running back. Full stop. Full stop. Quarterback play, Rams. Running back, Raiders. Wide receivers, Rams. Tight ends, Rams. O-line, Rams. What? Why? Because
Wide
the Raiders have
receiver who?
Devontae Adams?
Cooper and who
I
else?
love Devontae Adams. I'm talking the core. The receiving core.
Who else?
What, you got Henry Ruggs catching balls from a jail cell?
No, but you don't have anyone after Cooper. Who are you going to have? Squtchin?
You don't need anybody after Cooper is my point. Just like they don't need anybody after Adams. But I'm giving the edge to Cooper. Who's their tight end? Name him.
Doesn't matter. No, the Rams don't have anyone.
All right, bet. Talking out your asshole, bud.
No, dude, there's no – dude, who's the Rams? Guess what he did last year? Nothing.
Because Stafford was hurt, bro. Oh, my God.
Couples out. Stafford's hurt.
Somebody give this man an Ambien. Let him mix it with his whiskey. He's getting loopy on me.
So you're telling me Stafford's that good?
Is Stafford as good as what? Better than Garoppolo? Yes.
No, I'm not saying that, but you're saying the reason they were so bad is because of one player, and you're saying Stafford was that good.
Yes. And now keep in mind, I'm having this conversation with someone that just said it all comes down to quarterback play.
It's not him.
That was you.
Yeah.
Bro, Stafford is him.
No.
Stafford is him. He played in Detroit on a shit fucking franchise, a poverty franchise for a decade plus, and performed. And then went to LA for 1 year and won a Super Bowl.
He didn't have
anyone. Hello?
He had no one there. No defense.
Hello?
No core.
Don't tell me about no defense.
No offensive line.
Bro, they beat the Chiefs in a game where the Chiefs scored 42 points that season.
What I'm saying is, he didn't have anyone there with him. He didn't have an offensive line that's not there anymore. He didn't have a defense that's half not there anymore.
Look, let's just settle it. On live. I'll bet you $100 right now that the Rams finish with a better record than the Raiders. If their records are the same, it's a push. Shake?
All day.
All right. Y'all saw it live.
Book it.
All right. Sorry we went off on that tangent, John. I'm sorry I also made my butthole talk at you. I apologize. That probably wasn't appropriate.
So I have this as a loss too, strictly because we're 5-0 right now.
And you got to sprinkle one in there,
point, bro. It's getting me. I'm too scared. Yeah, I think it just depends on the Rams team that comes up, but away. I see our first loss coming in at away, and I think that's where it's going to be is LA. Jimmy, you want to take this next two?
Yeah, I'll rock it. Jags at Steelers. Jaguars. Right. Doesn't make me happy. They're actually a strong candidate to get the first round bye out of the AFC this year. They are. You can't ever count out the Chiefs. Our very first episode, I think I admitted that I did it last year. I was wrong. If the Jaguars don't finish number one in the AFC, they'll be 2 or 3. I think we all agree that they're going to win their division with ease. I'm pretty sure we all said that, too. That was one of the 2 divisions we agreed on. But
yeah, I think we did.
Fucking Blake Bortles beat us at home, bro. Trevor Lawrence is going to cook us. I don't like it. Especially our run defense wasn't great last year. ETN's going to go nuts. So, yeah, now I have us at 4-3. Do you have a dub or an L?
I have an L too.
Okay.
It's just something with the Jaguars, man. It's one of their kryptonites, just like the Raiders were. Same thing.
Yeah. And the Jaguars in the regular season and postseason.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or, you could go back to 2018 when it happened. You could go back to, I don't remember the year. Fucking Byron Leftwich did it to us. David Garrard did it to us. You know what I mean? Like they're our bugaboo. I hope I'm wrong.
Yep.
I hope I'm wrong, but
same. I hope all my L's are wrong.
Good Jaguars team, man.
Yeah, they built up very good too, even more on the offseason.
They did.
Yeah. Really coming.
Titans at Steelers. W. I think Henry's going to go for probably 70 or 80 yards. I don't think he's going to hit the century mark against us. But they don't have an offense anymore. Losing AJ Brown was probably the worst thing that could have happened to them with the talent that they have that is now being wasted.
Oh, for sure.
So now I got us at 5-3. You got the W?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we're 6-2 on in your
6-2.
eyes, 5-3 in mine.
Yep. Yeah, I don't even know who their quarterback's going to be here. Whether it's
I don't think they do either. I don't think they do either.
Like
By
Willis,
week 8, no.
whether it's
It
Will
all
Levis.
depends on the record right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have no targets to throw to. They have nobody to throw to. I mean,
No.
They have a couple of receivers that are like mediocre, but they're young. But they have nobody else.
Right.
All right. So Packers at Steelers. I'll actually be at the Titans game as well. Just throwing it out there. So should be a dub.
Oh, nice.
Packers at Steelers. This is a dub too.
I do as well. Now, I don't want to go backwards here, but I didn't take this into account earlier. That Rams game could potentially go differently just because we're coming off a bye.
Good point. I forgot our bye was there.
I didn't factor that in. Now, I'm going to stick by what I said because I wrote in pen and not pencil. But, yeah, I think the Packers are – this is bold. I think they're going to finish 4th in the NFC North this year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Completely agree with you.
Jordan Love's talented.
He's talented, but the problem is like Aaron Rodgers.
What we've seen.
Aaron Rodgers is good. We can all admit that, right? He's good.
Mm-hmm.
He hit some of these rookie and young receivers dead in the hands, and they couldn't catch the ball with spirals.
Christian Watson, his first play from scrimmage of his career. Yeah.
Right. But he hit these guys over and over again. They kept dropping it. Jordan Love's I'm not saying he's not good, but he's not going to throw a ball every time.
He's not Aaron Rodgers.
He's not going to throw a ball every time.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I
mean, the good thing they have is they still have Aaron Jones, and they still have what's his name?
They're not
AJ Dillon.
Running back. AJ Dillon. Yeah, they
their goal is to get to 500 this year.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think, and we said, I think we all said Detroit takes that division anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you at the dub. So I have 7-2. You have them at
6-3. Yeah. I don't want to be that guy, boys, but we got to speed this up a little bit because we got to get through Tampa and hop on picks, and we're already at 10.
Let's run through it.
So
let's run through it.
Right.
No
lightning round.
reasonings, just go through it. Steelers Browns.
Steelers.
Dub. Steelers. Steelers at Bengals. I have this one as an L.
Same.
Cardinals at Steelers. Dub.
I would hope.
Yeah, dub.
They're fucking trash.
Dub. Pats at Steelers.
I have it as an L.
I also have it as an L because it's some reason they just always figure it out. Steelers at Colts. I have it a dub.
Dub.
Yep. Bengals at Steelers. Dub. Steelers at Seahawks. Better be a freaking dub.
I have it as a dub too, which is going against my West Coast sentiment, but I'm sticking by it. Justifications change.
Correct. Steelers at Ravens. I have it as an L. Just because I feel like we're going to split. But
it is
one
a dub.
caveat, I think. I'm with you. I have it an L just because I think they're going to split. I do. and they're going to win. Steelers can beat them at home. But if I don't know, yeah, I'm going to take.
So you have them going 4-2 in the division.
Yes.
So do I. No, I don't. I have them going 5-1. Rather, sorry, 5-1.
Yep, sweeping Ravens, sweeping Browns, splitting Bengals.
Yeah. Yep. I have them at 12-5, and I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm wrong.
I will say they dished them.
I think I'm high in the win column.
I think they dished them a pretty decent schedule.
They for sure did. I was looking at like
That helps.
the actual tough schedule, like the actual schedule, and they were a little lower.
Yeah.
They weren't bad, but they were lower. I'll recap this real quick just to not be non-biased. I know you guys hate this, but I'm not saying that you guys go bad off rip. I think you guys split the Ravens the way you guys think. You win at home. I think the Browns games are opposite. I think they each lose their home games. Just the way those games kind of play out.
You think when you mean Steelers Browns both home teams going to lose?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's how I look at that. I think we can all agree that Seahawks game is going to be a good game. The Bengals, I just don't see them. I don't see you guys. They're not losing anyone. They got better at offensive line. They're going to have a fucking lights out year.
Christmas time in Pittsburgh, my boy.
100%. No,
Christmas time in Pittsburgh.
We'll see. That one I'm a little different. Patriots, they're going to be god awful. I don't see you guys losing. I get it's the Patriots, but they don't.
I see where you're coming from.
By that week, they don't know who the hell is going to be there. There might be a new rookie on their team by then.
For me, just to speak on that real quick, for me, it's a coaching matchup.
For sure. No, 100%.
That's strictly what I picked it on right there. Is a coaching matchup, and I know Tomlin's beat Belichick once.
100%. Scroll up real quick, and I'll give you that thing. I picked it all the way through, so scroll up real quick.
Fuck. All right, so not looking good for the Kraken boys.
2, I know. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, 3.
So real quick, just touch on that too with the Patriots stuff. Like it's evident how different how the Patriots gets in the Steelers coaching's head
all the way down.
Coaching head because of that playoff game where we beat the Bengals in the way we did, and then we moved on to play the Patriots, and we played a completely different defense. We were a completely different team because of who we were playing. And if they would have played the same, whole different. But I'm with you. It's just they see the Patriots, they see Belichick, and they're like, how can we outsmart him? And then you just can't. Can't
I have you guys at 10 to 11 wins.
All right.
I have it 10-7, one game on the hook.
Who's the L's? Real quick.
The L's, scroll up. I'll go right through them real fast. It's going to be the first game of the year.
Okay.
And I also took, like I said, the second game. My hook was at third. Obviously, you're going to win the fourth, win the fifth, win sixth. You're going to lose to Jacksonville. Lose to the Bengals. Scroll down. Lose to the Bengals again. I think you guys lose to Seattle and lose to Baltimore.
It's like 47 losses.
No, I had 7.
Oh, let's go to the Bucs. They're going 0-17. Let's go.
I had 7. It was 7.
Fucking with you, bro.
But no, I think you guys win 10 to 11 games. I think, like I said, like Ian said, you guys did get – I mean, there's some teams in there.
So, in case y'all don't know, my wife is a Seattle fan. She's a Seahawks fan. Strictly because of their colors. And she's a fan of the West Coast. So, but I mean, hey, I don't hate Seattle. I don't mind Seattle at all. But that day, I hate Seattle.
Fuck them. Yeah. I can have the biggest affinity for all other Seattle sports. And this is how I explain it to people too. When they're like, how do you like more than one hockey team? How do you like care about more than one baseball team? I just do. All right? I just do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fans of the sport. When it comes to football, it's the fucking Steelers and nothing else.
Correct.
Nothing else.
Correct.
The only other thing I might root for is someone to beat Baltimore or beat Cleveland on a
Right.
given day. I'm not rooting for no other fucking team. You know what I mean? So anyway, John, let's hear what you got.
Please
bud.
elaborate. Please
So
elaborate real quick too in chat.
we'll go through this. I'm not going to be our schedule. I mean, we got a whole different team this year, but I'll go straight through it. We'll go pretty fast. Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I say
Dude,
some bets tonight,
Portland
please?
is not Seattle.
so first game
Different
of the
state.
year,
He said basically.
this is literally like
I got a defender a little bit so I can sleep in bed.
I mean, it's the closest like major sports city, I guess.
Right.
so week
I
one.
got more.
It's teetering, right? This is a tough game. They score points, but I'm taking us.
I'm not.
I get that. I mean, I wouldn't either, but I think our offense literally, that defense isn't going to stop them. They're not. So I think this is going to be a shootout game, and hopefully, I'm taking this as a dub. It's going to be a close game. I'm thinking like literally like a 35-28 game. Week 2, we're going to beat the Bears at home. There's no way we're not. Week 3,
Yeah, I'll give you a win.
Week 3, L.
I'll take a dub there.
Yeah.
Um,
So so 1 and 2.
yeah, no, 2 and 1, but yeah.
I have 1 and 2 as well.
But yeah, we're losing the Eagles. We're losing in New Orleans. We fucking suck in New Orleans. If it's the playoffs, we win. No matter who's at quarterback, no matter the coach is during the regular season, L. Lions, we win at home.
Ooh, bold move.
I have that as an L.
Yeah, we win at home. Falcons, win.
That's a win.
Bills,
Yeah, dub.
fucking loss.
L.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have you at 2 and 5 right now after that Bills game.
To who?
I have 3 and 4.
I have you beaten Chicago and I have you beaten Buffalo. Or I'm sorry, Chicago and Atlanta.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago and Atlanta.
So losing to the Bills, beating the Texans, beating the Titans, losing to the 49ers. I love me some AR-15, but we're beating the Colts. This Panthers game, so like they gave us 2. We play them late twice, so this is going to be tough. It's really going to be dependent on how well they're melded, like their mold is by them. I think we win this one because it's home, because just where we're at there. So I'm going to take a win there. We're going to sweep Atlanta this year, so we'll win there again. I think we go to Green Bay and lose.
Yeah, Green Bay in December.
Yeah, I think we go to Green
Yeah,
Bay
it's
and lose. Jacksonville, loss. Saints, I'm going to take a dub on this at home.
Give it to you.
And then Panthers, I think this is the one we lose. I think on our division, I think we split and we sweep Atlanta.
Okay.
So our
4
goal
and
this
2 in the division. 4 and 2.
Yeah. I think our goal this year is literally to just literally get to that mark of 9 wins.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just like you guys, you don't know what you're going to get out of Baker Mayfield.
So this is my perspective, right? Obviously, I can't sit here and say that we're going to be better because we can't, right? Because we obviously who we lost. But at the same time, like, we played such a conservative offense last year. We didn't score points. We won games by literally like 17-14 or coming back late. I think it's going to be a whole different scheme this year. I don't think we're going to play that conservative way. They could lose us games by a lot, or we could win games by a lot. But I think we're going to have a lot more scoring this year.
I have you at 7 and 10 at best. Like I said, I'm also just so I can clear the air. I'm very open to the idea that the Steelers could also be 7 and 10 at best. However, when I look at your schedule and I look at our schedule, the Steelers' schedule is much easier than Tampa's.
Yeah.
Much easier. I think
Yep.
I think it's arguable that Tampa will have the better quarterback play, but the Steelers will have the better defense.
For sure.
Yeah. I
Can you
think
scroll up here, go to the beginning real quick, Ian. We'll touch base on it real quick. I mean, we're literally playing. You can already go right at this. I mean, we got the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Bills this year. I mean, that alone, that's 3 L's right there alone. Two of them.
I don't think
have the 25th hardest schedule. Bucks have I just had it. Bucks have the 22nd hardest schedule.
Oh wow! So
And the only reason I think
I
that's
misread
not
that
hardest
then.
schedule is probably because of our divisions. Obviously, I'll admit, that's all
Right.
Our division is worse than your guys' by far. But I think the opponents we play, where we play them, is a little different than you guys.
I'll say, but Jimmy, to your point, I agree. I think their schedule harder because, just the sheer fact of them playing the Bills, the Eagles, and then what was the other team?
Like, look at the good teams we play
And the Jags,
We
Bills
play
and
them
Eagles
away.
are powerhouses. Or Bills might not be this year. Who knows? Who knows what the Bills are going to be this year? But the Eagles are going to be Eagles. They just reloaded. So,
like
I would agree. I think
our home games are
harder.
kind of against. I don't want to say shit teams because they're still good teams, but our home games outside of conference aren't the better teams. The away games are the better teams.
Sure.
Outside of a couple, obviously the Texans and Colts.
Yeah.
But having the 49ers and Bills away, Jesus.
All right. That's a wrap on the schedules.
it's a wrap on the Kraken season too, boys.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Over?
25 seconds left, down 2-0.
Yep.
You tell me.
Hey. Hell of a season.
Hell of a year. Hell of a year.
Bracket
no one
check.
had them there. No one had them there.
Nope.
Bracket challenge.
So we are going to kick it over. Our What's Squatchin segment we can do while we pex. If you guys have any team you want us to go through as far as schedule-wise, while we're
While we're loading up, if you guys have any team we want to go
Damon?
through the schedule, let us know. Obviously, we're going to be biased to our teams, but
yes,
if you guys have one we need to go through, we can
absolutely.
chop it up on one real quick. So, Jimmy, if you want to
Okay,
load
while
up
we're
your
loading up here.
connect real quick.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though. I don't know if you guys – we got a group going. If you guys can make it work, I got to remember the date. You'll have to look it up. We are trying to go to the Cincinnati and Buffalo game this year. I want to go to one game, non-biased, right? Like, not my team. But I think that would be –
Oh, shit, boys. We just scored.
Did you really?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, with 8 seconds
Seconds in
left.
the end here.
17
bitch,
seconds. Shut up. God damn it. It took
Coming
us
down the wire.
fucking 59 minutes and 43 seconds to score.
But yeah, we're gonna. My goal is to go to that game this year. It's Buffalo in Cincinnati, and for everyone who knows, they obviously had to schedule that game again. There's no way they put Cincinnati in.
Absolutely.
They had to put.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, but they also did it because traditionally you play the top seed from the conference if you're the top seed. Like ones play ones, twos play twos, threes
But
play
is it
threes,
supposed to
fours
be
play
the home
fours.
away version, or do they just decide that?
I don't know how they decide that, but like if you finish, like for instance, if Tampa did Tampa win? Yeah, they won the NFC South last year. So you'll play every team that won their division in the NFC.
Tommy. No, I get that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get that, but like that's them being home. I wonder if that. I don't know if that's how it works or what. You know what
They
I mean?
added a second, 18.6 now on the clock, not 17.
But I'm going to that game.
We got possession.
Stressful.
That game's
We got to
rapid.
face off in the zone.
Yeah, face off, and then you have to win the face off and just rip it on net and hope it goes in.
What's up, Tom?
What's going
I
on,
just have to-
Zilla?
For the 7 viewers watching, let us know if you want us to go through your team schedule. We'll tell you how you're going to do. And based off our record, you can pretty much lock it into place. Whatever we say is gospel.
I don't know if you've seen us do brackets, but we're really good at them.
We're
So good.
really good at them. So good.
If you ask
Okay, bro.
about the Browns, they're going 0-17.
Yep. I promise if we're a lot better at fantasy than we are at picking brackets.
When you say we, do you mean me? I love that I
Listen,
get a reason to plug this every episode.
I
She
shouldn't
did.
Freckles and
I shouldn't have
tattoos
said a
back
word,
to back.
bro. Shouldn't have said a word.
Nans, I haven't actually. It's been a minute. It's probably been over a month since I've been there, but it's still there.
I miss Roosters.
Do love me some Roosters, OT.
Me too. I miss Roosters.
Do love me some Roosters.
But I'll tell you what, though, when the boys get off on like a Sunday, because we normally go there after 6. Over. Yep. Fuck. I was so hoping you guys made it. To be honest with you,
Yeah, same. Jeez.
we can
Same,
rip it up while Jimmy gets set up. Pull up that Seattle schedule. We'll rip it for her. Rip that Seattle schedule real quick. Jimmy, you guys score that. I'm feeling a lot better about my life
Who you telling, bro?
because I had 3.5.
Who you telling?
But yeah, no, if we get off on a Sunday or like the whole crew's off by like 6 o'clock, we go there. Kylie comes up, gets dinner, and she just knows. Like Jimmy's he's been there. Everyone's been there. Like you come up to Roosters, guess what? We ain't leaving for a minute.
Right.
Facts.
All right.
Are we up top first, top left? Right?
Rams at yeah. Is that they didn't show their preseason game for some reason, so it's all right.
That's probably
Rams
good.
at Seahawks.
Win.
That's a dub for Seahawks. Yep.
Dub.
Seahawks at Lions.
It's gonna be a good game.
An L. It's gonna be good game, but I think Lions take that at home.
Yeah.
That was a great game last season.
1-1.
Yeah. Wasn't that like game?
Yeah.
It was like 50. It wasn't like 50 some points.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Lions put up 45 and
So many points.
Yeah. Week 3, I think that's a dub for Seattle. Carolina's still, like I said,
That is it,
I think
Seahawks?
they're still figuring it out there.
Yeah, I agree.
Week 4,
Seahawks at Giants.
dub. Giants suck.
I don't know if they suck.
They suck.
You see, I mean, you're also banking on Geno Smith playing like he did this year, and
Yeah.
I don't know if
He can throw
I'm
for
all
one
on board
touchdown
with
to
that.
win.
I mean, I'll take a dub just because so I can sleep in bed tonight.
I think right now we're 3-1.
So, all right.
L, you're not winning it.
Smart play, Ian.
You're not winning in Cincy. You're just not.
Seahawks at Bengals. Yeah, that's an L.
So we're 3-2.
Cardinals at Seahawks.
Cardinals are they're gonna be lucky to win a game this year. They really are.
Yeah. Well, I had them as my sleeper wild card. So we'll see.
Who?
The Cardinals.
Cards
As a wild card?
as a sleeper.
That's bold.
It was bold. It's a very bold prediction.
That's a
I said
really,
it was bold.
really, really tough division.
It is. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, I'm calling. What do we
yeah,
get right here?
Seahawks
4-2.
won Yep. Browns at Seahawks. Seahawks win.
Yeah. I think they lose going to the Ravens.
Yep.
So we're 5-3 here. Yeah. They beat the Commanders. They beat the Rams.
Yep. Dude, look at the Commander's emblem. Look
Like,
at
what
their
is that?
logo.
Like they just put like
What a joke.
What is
It's
it?
a W with a white block behind it.
Oh, they switched
What
it
is
up.
this? What even is that?
yeah, I think this is dub right here, back to back. Then they
Seahawks at Rams.
yeah, I think they beat the Rams. Then
I think that was a no.
they're gonna lose. Scroll down a little bit. This is where they're gonna go on literally a skid. They're gonna lose 4 games straight.
That's a tough end of the season.
49ers, Cowboys, 49ers, Eagles.
Whew. I think Niners take both those games.
That is a bad 4 games in a row.
No, I think they'll win one against the Niners. I think they split.
You think?
Yeah, anytime you have them division games,
I think Niners take
2 and 3 weeks. That's tough, dude.
No, I'm with you there. Yeah, I mean
I have those scores.
It's definitely tough. I think Niners take both, but I think they win against the Cowboys.
Is that in
Eagles
Seattle?
win that game against the Seahawks. No, it's in Dallas.
Yeah, fuck Dak.
Yeah. I didn't see Seahawks take that one.
And then their last 3, I mean, they go 2-1 there. I mean, they're going to beat Titans. Like I said, my 2 worst teams two of my worst teams is literally the Titans aren't going to win many games. Arizona's not going to win many games.
Yeah,
they're going to lose to the Cardinals again, and then that Seahawks game is going to be wherever you guys think that's going. They don't have a terrible schedule except for those 4 games in a row.
Yeah. So what'd you have, Matt John?
And the Steelers on New Year's Eve.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Scroll up. 5, 6. I have 7 losses, possibly 8, depending on how that second
2 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 4, 5 and 5, and having 5 and 6, 6 and 6, 6 and 7, 6 and 8, 7 and 8, 8 and 8. That 8 and 9.
Dude, you don't want to go to sleep tonight.
8 and 9's generous.
I said they beat. I said well, you know what? I actually counted the Giants as an L in that one.
So I'm saying literally all these games.
So 9 and 8. So I can sleep.
Lions L.
With the fresh sheets I washed.
Lions L. Bengals L. Ravens L. Cowboys L. 49ers twice. Eagles, scroll the way down. Scroll the way down. Yeah, there you go. So I have 7, and then going into that Seahawks Steelers game, that could be the 7 or 8 loss. That's what I have.
Okay. You are more right.
Yeah, I have 7, 8 losses.
All right,
boys,
Jake,
I'm live.
I lost my spot in bed to my dog.
Well, already come here.
Couch it up, huh?
Yeah, couch it up.
Couching it up. All right, y'all. For your viewers that hung out with us this 7th, we appreciate all of you. We're going to be switching over to Wavy and Saucy on Twitch. Oh my god!
If you guys actually stay put right here, you will go right to him.
Yep. We'll kick you right over to it. So don't even worry about trying to find the channel. We'll kick you over there. But we appreciate all you watching as always, and we will see you all later this week, most likely. Hands. All right, y'all. Catch you on some Apex.
Jimmy, did you go live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Showing live.
Thanks, Tom.
I'm ending the stream now.